In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make these adorable flower keychains using our 15mm silicone beads. What you will need is some nylon string. I am using 2mm nylon string. I offer this in black and white. Next, you will need a lighter of some sort. This is a torch lighter. It doesn't have to be a torch lighter. A pair of needle nose pliers and a pair of scissors. And you will need a loop turner. This is our short loop turner. And of course, you will need some beads. To get started, we are going to put our beads on our loop turner. And I like to put all of them on here first. You can do them in sections if you'd like, but I'm going to go ahead and put all of them. So I'm going to put my middle bead on first. And then I'm going to put 3 of the same color. So you're going to put all of them on here. Whatever pattern you want, that's the way you'll put it onto the loop turner. And also, of course, you will need a key ring. I forgot to say that in the beginning. So our first step, we're going to take our string, we're going to put it on our loop turner, and we're going to use just 3 beads at first. So we're going to put 3 beads on there. And then next, you'll grab your key ring, and it has 2 holes here. We're going to put it through the small one here. So we're going to put that through there. And then next, we're going to take our next 3 beads and we're going to put those on next to the key ring. Now that we have all 6 of these beads on here and our key ring, we are going to make a double knot. Make a double knot. Knot number 1 and then number 2. And you want to pull this as tight as you can get it. If you have a pair of knot grippers and you do wristlets, you can use a pair of knot grippers. Mine are all beat up. I do hand make these and I do offer these as well. So you can use those if you want to get this knot super tight. But I think I got it good with my hands. So we're going to move on. So next, what we need to do is we need to hide this knot because we don't want that to show. So how we're going to do that is we are going to go underneath 2 beads. It doesn't matter which side you want to go under. I'm going to go under the blue here. And we're going to grab one of these strings and we're going to pull it through those 2 beads. All right, now that we have it under those beads, we're going to tug on it until this knot goes underneath this bead here. And this is when you can use your needle nose. If you don't want to hurt your hands trying to pull that through, you can definitely just use those. And this can be a little tough to get that knot under there. So just pull on it until it gets under there. All right, we got our knot under that bead, so we're just going to leave this one alone for now. We're going to leave that hanging there. And our next step is we're going to take our middle bead and we're going to put it on the one we did not move. All right, now we're going to put it through the hole and you can just push it on in there. And then pull on the string so this part kind of hides a little bit. Just pull it tight there and it'll hide. Next, you're going to take it and you're going to wrap it around the back of this front part. So you're just going to go back and just leave it back there. You can hold it with your finger if you need to keep it in place. Then we're going to take our loop turner and we're going to push it through the front here. And we're going to grab that string we put back there. Going to pull that through the front. And you're going to pug on it. You're going to pull on it tightly so it loops around the string that goes around like this. And it's going to make it nice and tight. Now that we've got that done, we need to make this string go over here with this one so we can make another knot. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go underneath the bead next to it. We're going to put it on our loop turner. Pull it through there. And now it is right next to this one. And we are going to make another double knot. Number 1. Boom. Okay. Now we have our last knot and we need to hide it because anytime you make a knot, you have to hide it. So we're going to do that by going under the bead next to it. And you can grab both of them at the same time, or you can grab one at a time if it's too hard for you. I like to do one at a time. Two is a little bit too tough for me. So we're going to pull the first one under, grab our needle nose, and then we're going to go under again. Going to grab our second one. All right, now we're going to just pull on them tight until this knot goes underneath this bead. Okay, there we go. There we have it. It is hidden under there. Now we can go ahead and cut our string off, and you want to get as close to the bottom of it as you can possibly get. Then we're going to take our lighter and we're going to burn the ends, and then we're going to push it underneath this bead here. Go away. All right, now that we have completed that step, all you have to do is kind of mush it around to get it the shape that you want it. Mine looks pretty good already. I just kind of want to close this gap up here just a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of push them together. And boom, she is looking cute. And that's it. That's how you make the flower keychains using silicone beads. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoyed it.